All right, well, welcome back to my shack, temporary as it may be. It is Monday, April 4th, and we're coming up on 8 o'clock in the evening. Now, every Monday at 8 o'clock, I try and check into the Beaverton CERT radio net. That's the Community Emergency Response Team for the Beaverton area, which is close to where I live. This net is held on a repeater 147.38 megahertz with a positive shift and a tone of 100 hertz. I have my radio set for that, and I'll let you tag along as we check into the net. Rig before. This is my switching power supply in my Yaesu 857 Delta. Let's get the rig turned on. And we need to set the frequency for 147.380. So there's 147, and we'll dial down for 380, and we're good to go.
We're like freaking out. And I was like trying to.
All right, welcome to the Beaverton Community Emergency Response Team Net. Tonight we're operating on 147.38 megahertz with a positive repeater offset and an access tone of 100 hertz. This is November 7, Juliet Delta Tango. My name is John. I'm located in Cedar Mill, and I'm a member of the Beaverton CERT radio team. I will serve as the net control station for this session of the Beaverton CERT net. The purpose of this net is to promote amateur radio preparedness and share ideas and information among Beaverton CERT members and any other interested parties. All stations are encouraged to participate. Beaverton CERT Radio is on the web at beavertoncertradio.org. All right, we'll now take check-ins. All stations are invited to check in, regardless of your location or emergency response team affiliation. When checking in, please give your call sign slowly and phonetically and your first name. The Beaverton CERT net is now taking check-ins.
Kilo Foxtrot 7, Echo Tango X-Ray, David.
Kilo 7, Sierra India, India, John.
November 7, Delta Papa Oscar, David.
Okay, we'll pause right there. I have Kilo Foxtrot 7, Echo Tango X-Ray, David. Kilo 7, Sierra India, India, John. And November 7, Delta Papa Oscar, David. All right, thanks for checking in. Any other check-ins?
Delta 7, Mike, Charlie, Bravo, Marianne, with my new antenna.
All right, we picked up one more there. Kilo Delta 7, Mike, Charlie, Bravo, Marianne, with a great sounding antenna. All right, thanks for checking in tonight. Let's see, I have one big announcement. I just want to mention to everybody, I think everybody got an email from me last week about this, but the Oregon ARRL Simulated Emergency Test, or SET, is this April 9th. Beaverton CERT radio team will be participating with the Beaverton EOC and the ARRL station there, W7BVT. This will be this Saturday, April 9th, from 9 o'clock in the morning until noon. I'll be sending out a little email later this week with some detailed instructions. So if you'd like to participate, this is something you can do from your home. You can go to an interesting location, if you like, Hilltop or maybe a local school, something like that, and just check out and see if you can connect up with the Beaverton CERT net. We will be operating Simplex this Saturday. The simulated emergency test scenario is a major earthquake, a 9.0 in the Cascadia subduction zone. So we'll just assume that all the infrastructure is down. Any comments, questions, announcements for the net tonight? Or any other check-ins?
In 7DPO.
Yeah, go ahead, David.
I just want to let the rest of the net and your constituents know what a fantastic job you've been doing behind the scenes. John just recently turned in a fantastic wish list for grant money for enhancing our radio communication capability, both in terms of exercise and in terms of during a disaster. So I wanted to thank him personally and also on behalf of the rest of the group for a job well done in 7DPO.
Yeah, thanks for those unsolicited comments, David. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're working to get some more equipment for the EOC and the CERT station there, and hopefully if that comes through, through. Maybe this week we'll be using some of that new stuff this weekend. So I encourage everybody who can to participate in the set this Saturday and hear the new stuff on the air, or if you have time and can come down and help set up and tear down at the EOC, give me a call and we'll talk about that too. So any other comments, questions, announcements for the net? Any other check-ins? This is N7JDT. All right, nothing but silence. I'll let everybody go tonight then. Thanks for everybody's participation. We had a total of 19 stations checking in with the CERT net tonight. If you didn't get an email from me last night about our net, you'd like to be on our list, you can send me your call sign. Just send it to November 7, Juliet Delta Tango N7JDT at beavertoncertradio.org. I'll put you on our list to receive announcements and updates about this net. And if you had any problems with your radio tonight that prevented us from hearing you, please feel free to also email me. You can send that to N7JDT, that's November 7, Juliet Delta Tango at beavertoncertradio.org. That's CERT with a C, and together we can try and resolve the problem. Our next net will be Monday, April 11th at 8 p.m. Please join us again right here, 147.38 megahertz with a positive repeater offset and an access tone of 100 hertz. This is November 7, Juliet Delta Tango, closing the April 4th session of the Beaverton CERT net for this evening. Thank you to everybody who participated, and we look forward to talking with you again. We also wish to thank our friends at the Amateur Radio Relay Group for the use of their repeater tonight, and for everybody who stood by to allow us a clear operating frequency. It is now 8:13 p.m., and this repeater is returned to regular use. Good night, everyone, N73, N7JDT clear.
N7JDT, N7DPO.
Hey, David, how's it going tonight?
Well, I just wanted to let you know that the reason you weren't hearing anything when you were asking for last comments is because you talked long enough that you overpowered the repeater and it went down.
Yeah, I heard the 3 beeps when I came back on.
That's what it was. So it just took a little time to cool down, and then it came back and said hello again.
Okay. All right. Was there a big silence there when I was talking, or did you hear everything I said?
Well, no. When the repeater overpowers, it gives you those 3 beeps, and then there's nothing else that comes out until it cools down a little bit. So you were kind of in the middle of your monologue, and then everything went really quiet. Next thing I heard was you saying, "Well, I haven't heard anything, so I guess I'll close."
Oh, neat. Okay. All right. Well, that's always fun too. Yeah, it's a little bit of a hit and miss thing to figure out what the exact timeout is, and I don't have a little timer here. I click like a chess player, so I don't know. I just get to talking, and we'll see what happens.
Well, once again, thank you for your efforts on the equipment, because it's going to be a great enhancement, and also continuing to push the appropriate folks for getting our antenna mounted appropriately is even better.
Yeah, I'll have to show you a little gizmo I made. There is no such thing, since we wanted 2 operators to work at the Beaverton CERT station, both with headsets. There's no such thing as a nice little switch box to sort of switch between the headsets. So I made one. So I have a little gizmo here, a few parts from Radio Shack and a couple other places, and have a nice little box here we can use to switch back and forth the operators, at least the push-to-talk controls and frequency up and down, and the microphone, so it'll be kind of interesting.
Sounds great. You want to make sure you make a second one sometime in your spare time, because it won't be real easy to just go out to the store and buy a new one if it breaks.
That is true. Well, you can always unplug it from the box if it's broken and plug directly into the radio, so I might get around to that one of these days. But hopefully we'll get a chance to try it out this Saturday, make sure it all works correctly. So looking forward to that. Okay, N7DPO, N7JDT.
Again, great job. Thanks. This is N7DPO clear.
And N7JDT monitoring.
John, just a quick kudos for a job well done. This KF7ETX, David, 73. Have a good night.
Hey, thanks, Dave, for that. KF7ETX. Hey, looking forward to your next video put up. I check out it every once in a while, so looking forward to some more of those.
Thanks very much, John. I'm actually going to be putting ham radio one up later this evening with little snippets from this check-in, if that's okay.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime, David. And good luck. I look forward to that. In fact, if you do put new ones up, or exercises or whatever, or your own interesting equipment tests or whatever, please feel free to send me a link and we'll send it out to the whole group.
Will do. I actually would like to come down and videotape when I'm not working, so I'll try and coordinate that with you. Have a good night, John. 73.
Okay, good night to you too, David. KF7 ETX, this is N7 JDT.
Okay, well that was the Beaverton CERT Community Emergency Response Team. And if you're an amateur radio operator, this is a great way to get involved, help your community. It's also a great way to practice and hone your skills. I'm a brand new ham, and this has been an absolute perfect opportunity for me to practice getting my radio up and running, working out all the various controls, and also learning the correct operating procedure for working on a net. So if you're interested in amateur radio, you're likely interested in emergency communications as well. Please volunteer and participate in your local CERT if you have one in your area. All right, thanks for stopping by, and 73.